Hey y'all, it's Queezzy baby. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so disclaimer. Um, I do not speak for the state of North Carolina, nor do I represent any North Carolina agency. The information provided is for general and education purposes only. All information given is based on North Carolina DMV website, my own personal experience, and eyewitness accounts. All right, so let's go ahead and get on into it. I had not planned on posting two videos today. It just so that's just what happened. I forgot to mention to you guys when I was talking about the documents that you need for a North Carolina identification card. I forgot to mention what to do if you have lost these primary documents, if these primary documents were stolen or destroyed, or if you needed to update names on these documents. I forgot to mention the places where you all can go to replace these very, 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 very important documents. Okay, so let's start with the birth certificate. If you have lost your birth certificate, because it can happen. You're moving around, stuff gets shuffled, you're moving from home to home, stuff gets lost in boxes, boxes gets misplaced, stuff happens. Life be life. If you have lost your birth certificate, or it was stolen, or it was destroyed, or you need to update names or anything like that on your birth certificate, then you need to go to your local register of deeds in the county or city or state in which you um, live or were born, and talk to those people about getting a replacement certified birth certificate. Okay, you need to go to your local register of deeds. Wherever you live, go to your local register of deeds. If you are living in North Carolina and you was born in another state and you don't have your birth certificate, then you need to contact that state's register of deeds to get a new birth certificate. Some states will allow you to apply for the certified one online, um, if you pay a certain fee and they'll mail it to you, but not all states are like that. So you need to check with your state to see what the procedure is in getting a new birth certificate if you need one. If you live in North Carolina and you can't get to the register of deeds for whatever reason, then you can go to Vital Records. Vital Records is another place that you can get a replacement birth certificate if you were born in this state. Again, if you was born in another state, you got to contact that state. But if you was born in North Carolina and you need to get a replacement birth certificate for whatever reason, you need to contact either Register of Deeds in your county or Vital Records. Now, Vital Records is located in Raleigh. I'm going to give you the address. Vital Records in Raleigh is 225 North McDowell Street. McDowell. MCD as in dog, OWELL. 225 North McDowell Street, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27603. Their phone number is 919-733-3000. Again, if you need a replacement birth certificate for whatever reason, the certified one, the one with the raised seal, then you can contact Vital Records at 225 North McDowell Street, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27603, 919-733-3000 to get a certified birth certificate. Okay? If you have lost your passport, or you never had a passport, or you need to update the names on your passport, or it was stolen, whatever the case may be, this is what you need to do. And I'm just going to do a quick Google search to see what you need to do to get a first-time passport or a replacement one, or update your names. And of course, you got to pay to have this stuff done, and passports are quite expensive. Okay, so you need to have your money together. So a quick Google search. You can get a passport in North Carolina by applying at a designated acceptance facility, such as USPS post offices, county clerks of court, public libraries, or other local government offices like the Durham County Register of Deeds or North Carolina Central University Passport Office. First-time applicants must apply in person with a completed DS-11 form, proof of citizenship, proof of identity, a photocopy of both, and a valid passport photo. Okay. How to find the location. Use the United States Department of State's official finder. Visit the passport application acceptance facility search page and search by zip code, state, or city to find an acceptance facility near you. Check with the local government offices. The Durham County Register of Deeds accepts passport applications. NCCU has a passport office for its community, students, facility, and staff, but appointments are required. Other counties like Wake County and Guilford County also have authorized passport acceptance facilities. Hey everybody, it's Queezzy, baby. Welcome back to the channel. I had not planned on dropping 2 videos in one day. I forgot to mention when I was talking about the requirements for a North Carolina identification card, I forgot to mention the places that you can go to replace these very, very, very important primary documents, such as your birth certificate and passports. But let me make this disclaimer as always. You know how I do. Disclaimer: I do not speak for the state of North Carolina, nor do I represent any North Carolina agency. The information provided is for general and educational purposes only. All information given is based on North Carolina DMV website, my own personal experience, and eyewitnesses accounts. Okay. So, if you need to replace your birth certificate for whatever reason, because it was lost, it was stolen, it was damaged, or you need to change names on your birth certificate, or whatever the case may be, then you have a few options if you were born in North Carolina. You got to be born in North Carolina in order to follow these steps here. You was born in North Carolina, then you can go to your local register of deeds in your city or county to get a certified birth certificate. Certified meaning it has that raised seal on it. Okay? If your birth certificate was lost, stolen, damaged, or you need to change names, whatever the case may be, you can go to your local register of deeds in the city or county in which you reside. Okay? As long as you was born in North Carolina. Okay? Your second option is you can go to Vital Records, which is in Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay? You go to Vital Records to get a certified birth certificate, and yes, you will have to pay. You will have to pay at the Register of Deeds. and you will have to pay at the vital records. Nothing is free. Okay? If they're giving you something free, that ain't the certified one. Okay? Certified costs money. And vital records address is 225 North McDowell, MC, as in dog, Owell Street, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27603. Phone number is 919-733-3000. Again, vital records address 225 North McDowell Street, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27603. 919-733-3000 to get a replacement certified birth certificate. All right. If you have never had a passport before and want one, or your passport was lost, stolen, destroyed, you need to update your names, whatever the case may be, I'm going to do a quick Google search here to find out the places in North Carolina that you can go to get these things. But before I get into that, I forgot to mention that if you were born in another state and you need to get a certified birth certificate, you need to contact that state in which you were born. Contact that state's Register of Deeds or Vital Records, okay, to get a new birth certificate. I forgot to mention that earlier. All right, so if you need to get a first-time passport, or you need to renew your passport, or you need to replace a passport because it was lost or stolen, or it was destroyed, or you need to update names, I'm getting ready to read off to you what Google says that you need to do. All right. You can get a passport in North Carolina by applying at a designated acceptance facility such as USPS post offices, county clerks of court, public libraries, or other local government offices like the Durham County Register of Deeds or North Carolina Central University Passport Office. First-time applicants must apply in person with a completed DS-11 form, proof of citizenship, proof of identity, a photocopy of both, and a valid passport photo. How to find a location. Visit the Passport Application Acceptance Facility search page and search by zip code, state, or city to find an acceptance facility near you. Check local government offices. The Durham County Register of Deeds accepts passport applications. NCCU has a passport office for its community, students, facility, staff, but appointments are required. Other counties, like Wake County and Guilford County, also have authorized passport acceptance facilities. Visit a USPS post office. Many post offices across the state accept first-time passport applications and can also take your passport photo. What to bring to your appointment for first-time applicants. A completed passport application form, DS-11. Do not sign it before your appointment. Proof of U.S. citizenship, original or certified document, proof of identity like a valid driver's license, a photocopy of your citizenship evidence and your photo ID, a valid passport photo, payment for the application fees. All right. Now, if you need to replace your Social Security card because it was lost, stolen, damaged, you need to update your names, or whatever the case may be, then you need to contact your local Social Security Administration. Okay? If you lost your Social Security card, or it was stolen, or it was destroyed, or you need to update your names, you need to contact your local Social Security Administration in order to get a new Social Security card. Okay? And I'm not sure on whether you pay for it or not. You will have to talk to the people that work at the Social Security Administration. They will instruct you on further what documents you will need and how to proceed. Okay? Now, if you're not a citizen in this country and you've lost your foreign passport, then there's different stuff you gotta do. You gotta contact immigration. If you lost your passport or it was stolen or damaged, you need to update your names, or your green card, or your employment authorization card, or your J1, J2, F1, F2, H1B, whatever it is. You need to contact immigration in order to get new documents, because those are federal documents. Immigration is a federal entity, okay? So you need to contact immigration to get those documents back. But let's see what Google says here if you've lost your immigration documents. To get a replacement for lost immigration documents, you generally need to report the loss to the police. I did not know that. That's interesting. Then file the appropriate application form with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, also known as USCIS, and pay the required fee. The form depends on the document, such as Form I-90 for a green card, or Form N-565 or a naturalization certificate. If your document was stolen, you may be also able to get a copy of your file through a Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, request using Form G639. File a police report. Report the loss or theft. Go to the local police station and report your lost or stolen documents. You will receive a police report detailing the incident. Get a copy. Make an extra copy of the police report for your records, as it may be needed to get a replacement document. Determine the correct form to file. Green card. If you are a lawful permanent resident and lost your green card, file Form I-90 application to replace permanent resident cards. Naturalization certificates. If you are a naturalized U.S. citizen and lost your certificate of naturalization, file Form N-565, application for replacement naturalization citizenship document. Visa. If you lost your U.S. visa while abroad, contact a U.S. embassy or consulate in that country for replacement procedures. Other documents. For other lost documents, you may need to file a new application form with USCIS, such as for replacement of an approval notice or other DHS-issued secure identity documents. Submit the application. Use the USCIS website, find the correct form, and submit it to USCIS according to the instructions. Pay the fee. Be prepared to pay the appropriate filing fee, which is required to reissue most secure identity documents. Consider a FOIA request if you need a copy of your file. Request your records. If you need a copy of your immigration file rather than a replacement document, you can submit a FOIA request using Form G639, Freedom of Information Privacy Act requests. Submit online or by mail. This request can be submitted through the USCIS online system or by mailing the form. Okay? So that applies to foreigners, immigrants, people who are not citizens in this country that have lost their employment authorization cards or permanent resident cards or foreign passports, I-20s, J-1s, and all that stuff. Okay? I want you all to be well informed, whether you are a citizen or not, on how you can get these documents if they were lost, stolen, damaged, or you need to change names and so on this stuff. Okay? So again, as I am researching and learning, I will continue to keep you all up to date on the latest happenings with North Carolina DMV and their documents and how to check in and all of that stuff. All right, y'all be safe. God bless. Peace.